How good is your receptionist? I go to a lot of different salons, and very rarely do I go to the same one twice because I like to be a client and experience what it is that clients experience. Recently, on the spur of the moment, I decided to go back to a particular barber's that I'd been to before. So I phoned up to make an appointment, and a very pleasant receptionist answered. I explained to her that I knew it was short notice, but I asked her if I could possibly get an appointment that afternoon with a particular stylist that I'd been to before. The receptionist said to me, look, unfortunately the stylist I wanted wasn't in that day as it was her day off. Now, what you got to understand here is that I'm in full client mode. I'm walking down the road, it's raining, I've got my backpack on, I've got a coat on, I've got a lot of things to do. So when the receptionist says to me that the stylist wasn't in that day, she was on her day off, well, I did what clients do and I said, oh, okay, I'll call back. Now, what she should have said was something like, look, I'm really sorry, but she's on her day off today, but John has a free appointment and he's really good and I know he would love to look after you today. Or something like, look, she's on her day off today, but she has a spare appointment tomorrow afternoon at 6:30. Would that work for you? But she said nothing. So I just did what clients do and I said, okay, I'll call back, which is really code for I'm going to try another salon. But I rang back 5 minutes later. You see, it's a good barbershop and they cut hair well, so I figured that I'd call them back and that I will take the initiative to ask if there is someone else available. So I call back, same receptionist answers, and I explained to her that I'd just called and couldn't get an appointment with the stylist that I wanted. So was there perhaps someone else available that afternoon, any time before 6? She then said to me that, look, the first available appointment is at 6:30. But unfortunately, see, I couldn't take that because it meant I would have missed my train. So I hung up and I thought to myself, okay, I'll just try somewhere else. But I reflected on it for a minute and I thought, no, I'm going to ring back again. Now, a normal client would have given up. But you see, I knew that they just opened another location nearby and that chances are that as it was new that maybe they would have an available appointment. So I rang her back and I said, look, I know you've recently opened another location. Could you find out if they have any spare appointments this afternoon? Now, the receptionist was very nice and she said to me that she would give me their number and that I could call them. Now, you might think that's not entirely unreasonable, and it isn't, but neither is it what I'd call exceptional customer service. See, I said to her, look, I'm walking down the road at the moment. I don't have a pen and paper on me. It's raining. Could you possibly call me back after you've called them? And she said, look, it's probably easier if I just give you the number and you call them. You see, it might have been easier for her, but it wasn't easier for me. So I finally went somewhere else after trying 3 times. So what did that cost them? You see, if I was a normal client, I definitely wouldn't have persevered as long as I did. But the real issue here isn't that they just lost the £50 for the haircut. You see, it was the £50 that would come back to them every 4 weeks. That's 12 visits a year or £600 a year. And maybe I would have been a client for 5 years. Now the 600 has turned into 3,000. And maybe I would have recommended a couple of my friends that also would have been regulars. Now we got 9,000. Maybe we would have all purchased retail. Now you've gone up to 10, 11,000 over a period of time. You see, very quickly, it turns into thousands and thousands of pounds that was lost, or dollars, because although the receptionist was polite and friendly, she sure as hell wasn't going the extra mile to get me booked in. So here's the question. What would have happened if that was your receptionist in your salon? What's important is that you train everyone on your team, not just the front desk people, to go the extra mile. Train them to tell clients what they can have, not what they can't have. Train them to give exceptional customer service. So thank you for watching, and if you don't already subscribe to this, the 2-Minute Salon Manager, and you'd like to, then go to growmysalonbusiness.com and put your details in there and it'll get sent to you on a weekly basis. So have a great week.